Hey guys, it's Huff. I am back again and this is going to be part 5 and the final part of my L'Oreal collection. These are all ones in these weird square bottles with different types of lids. In my other videos I pointed out that sometimes L'Oreal repeats numbers or reuses numbers, which can get kind of confusing, and there are multiples in this one which have exactly the same number but they are completely different colours. So yeah, don't just go on the number, you need to go on like the name as well. So we will start off with number 510. This is Paparazzi Pleaser. This is probably the best purple I've got from L'Oreal. I don't have too many purples from L'Oreal. But even then it's not perfect, unfortunately. It's a tiny bit patchy on two coats, but it's still a really nice purple. So this is 510 Paparazzi Pleaser, but I have another 510. So the other 510, same shaped bottle and everything, but it's got this lid instead. This one is called Sandcastle. So you can see they have the same number on them, but they're vastly different colours. So this is Sandcastle, which has a slight shimmer to it, which is more obvious in the bottle than it is on the nail. It just sort of gives the nail a nice bit of sheen. It's kind of a sandy kind of colour, which I guess is why they called it Sandcastle. It's actually really nice polish. It's got a really good formula. It's actually got a better formula than Paparazzi Pleaser. So this is 510 Sandcastle. Then we have 540. This is Jet Set to Paris, which is a pretty nice kind of mid-toned blue. It looks like it might have a touch of green to it, very small amount. Quite a nice blue, good formula. I have a feeling this one might be a stainer. So this is 540 Jet Set to Paris. Really good blue. Then we have another two with the same number that are not the same colour. So these are both 550. This 550 is After Hours, and it is a jelly blue. It's a jelly formula, and it's kind of see-through, but it's dark blue. It's kind of weird. It sort of looks black, but it is actually just a really dark navy blue, but it is actually see-through. It's translucent. So this one is After Hours, 550 After Hours. And the other 550 is called Spice Things Up. And this is more of a dark sandy kind of orangey, almost like a light terracotta with a shimmer to it. It's actually really gorgeous. It's the same kind of formula as Sandcastle, just a much deeper colour, but it's got that same kind of shimmer to it, that same kind of finish to it. And it's actually really nice. I mean, even though they got the same numbers, most of these are really nice, so I'm not really complaining, it's just confusing. So this is 550 Spice Things Up. And we have two more, same number. Told you, this is going to happen a lot today. These are both 570. This one is Caffeinated, this one is Stroke of Midnight. As you can see, it's not even close to the same colour. So, Stroke of Midnight is kind of a blue, it's kind of a grey, but it's also kind of a blue, and it's supposed to have lots of shimmer in it, which sort of translates to the nail. It's more obvious in the bottle, but it's sheer. And yeah, that's a bit disappointing. Now clearly these three basically go together, 540, 550 and 570. These ones are They look like they were all kind of like next to each other on the shelf kind of thing. Whereas the other 570, so that one was Stroke of Midnight. The other 570 is Caffeinated, which is kind of this browny kind of colour, sort of an orangey brown, light brown. And this has got the same lid as Sandcastle and Spice Things. Oops. Sandcastle and Spice Things Up. It doesn't have the same finish, but as you can see, they look like they were all. So it was like, I think they all came out together in a collection or at the same kind of time, but they then discontinued one lot of them and reused the numbers, which is just kind of weird and a little annoying. So this is 570 Caffeinated. So then we have two more, same number, different colour. These are both 600. This one is Dootson's Nude, and this one is So Chic. This one has a silver lid, this one has a gold lid. Other than that, they kind of look the same. This is from the Nudes collection, obviously. So, this one is So Chic. It has, I think it's supposed to be holographic shimmers, but on the nail they don't sparkle. It's kind of like they sparkle in the bottle, but when you get them on the nail, they like lose their sparkle, and it kind of dries like demi-matte, which is kind of weird. So it looks better in the bottle than it does actually on the nail, but it's kind of like a sandy sort of colour. Not the best formula in comparison to a lot of other ones of my L'Oreal. Still kind of see-through-ish, like patchy more than anything else on two coats. So this is So Chic, number 600. And then we have 600 Dootson's Nude, which is a pinky kind of nude. I actually really like this one. This is probably one of my favourites out of this particular collection. Yeah, and it's got a great formula, two coats to be completely opaque. So this is 600 Dootson's Nude. Then we have two with the number 601. Clearly these are not the same colour. This one has a silver lid, this one has a gold lid. The one with the silver lid is Drop Dead Gorgeous. It is a blackened base with, I think there's supposed to be a blue leaning shimmers and stuff in it. It's a bit of silver in there, almost gunmetal in colour. Tiny bit patchy, could just be application issue. Yeah, so that is number 601 Drop Dead Gorgeous. And then probably one of the worst, probably one of the worst L'Oreals I have, unless you like this look, is number 601 Mango Mama, which, as you can see, that's 3 coats. Still completely see-through. Yay! Like I can read through it. If you wanted to do a jelly sandwich, Pond Mani, anything like that, it would probably work great. Stained glass effect over a silver polish or whatever, it would probably work great. Wearing it on your nail on its own, not so much. Yeah, so it's just a very jelly, sheer, orange polish. So this is number 601 Mango Mama. 602 is Bananarama Love, and this is a sheer yellow polish instead of a sheer orange polish. It's a sheer yellow polish. It's slightly more opaque than Mango Mama is, but still, it's basically just a sheer yellowy polish. Not the best formula for a yellow. Again, unless you want to do a pond mani or a jelly sandwich or something along those lines, or you just like being able to see your nail line. I mean, not that I technically really have a nail line, being that my nails are acrylic, but there you go. Next, we have 610. That's the last of the duplicate numbers, by the way. This is 610 Eva's Nude. Now, in the bottle, this looks really, really pretty. It's like a sandy kind of nude with lots of sort of a reddy orange gold type shimmer going on, but the shimmer just does not translate to the nail, which is so disappointing because it looks so pretty in the bottle. If it looked like the bottle on your nail, it would be fantastic, but it doesn't. It's still a really good formula though. 2 coats to be opaque. Can't complain about that. So this is 610 Eva's Nude. Then we have another one from that same nudes collection. This is 620 Julianne's Nude. This is much warmer in tone. Almost looks like it's got an orange kind of lean to it. Again, great formula, 2 coats to be completely opaque. So this is 620 Julianne's Nude. And the last of the nudes that I have is 630 Leah's Nude, which is for a nude, this is really dark. And even I think it's really dark, but it's probably the best of the nudes in a lot of ways because it's kind of more purple than all the rest of them, which I tend to like. So it's kind of like a purpley brown, almost crushed mouse. Those of you who know me know what I mean by that. You can see in the bottle that there's like a pink in it and there's kind of like a brown in it, which is how I get the crushed mouse thing. Some people might call it a dark mushroom. It's that kind of colour. So this is 630 Leah's Nude. 2 more polishes and then we're done. So we have number 790. This is Raven's Dream. This is another one of those kind of meh kind of polishes. This is a creamy kind of colour, but it is sheer, even at 2 or 3 coats. It's fine if you like that kind of thing. You could probably use it for like a French mani, or as I've been saying, a long pond mani, jelly sandwich, that kind of thing. Something where you're layering it up, or a base for nail art or whatever. It would work fine for that. Yeah, so this is Raven's Dream number 790. And the last of my L'Oreal's is number 796, the Muse's Inspiration. This is basically an orange metallic. It might be looking a bit red to you guys, but it's actually just orange. It's like sort of a deep, almost burnt orange. I wasn't sure I was going to like this, and then I used it in a mani and I absolutely loved it. It actually looks really great on the nail. 2 coats to be opaque, and yeah, just a really, really nice, interesting kind of autumny tone for those who worry about things like that. I would wear it all year round, personally. So this is the Muse's Inspiration 796. And that is it for my L'Oreal collection. I'm not sure which collection I'm doing next. I'll have to have a look at my collection. But I will see you in my next video. See ya!